right, hold on one moment. There you go. Get that. Sometimes, for some reason, that happens. Anyways, we have QXC now coming in. Welcome to part 2 of this replay. Marines, Marauders trying to stim, taking down this Nexus over here. Just doing a really, really great job with this whole entire mobile army, taking down that one pylon. And now, if he can take down the Cybernetics, or going after those Stalkers instead. Those Stalkers getting shot down very easily. Marauders need the stim. Are they going to jump back in? Zealot doing a long distance charge. Are they going to be able to pull away? One medevac already very low, but that is not the one that had the full cargo. Not sure if QXC actually microed to put in the Marauders into the one that had full hit points, but if he did, great job there. Now, feigning that he was going to move away and now going to come back again. So moving again, and is he going to do it? Yeah, going to do a drop to take out this one pylon over here as another army coming in over here. Marines and Marauders coming in, Stalkers on this high ground, and now units getting, I think there was a little bit of attack here, but back over here, a nice, was that a GP or was that a high Psystorm? Psystorm now coming in with this proxy pylon, and this is going to be very, very bad news. In comes 2 Psystorms, perfectly placed, so those Marauders now being forced back. Army of QXC now much stronger, sitting at 3550 as more Marauders coming in to just deal as much damage as possible, trying to take down some more of these gateways. We do have Dark Templars in position. Those Dark Templars should be moving in soon. Marauders over here and a lot of medevacs in the air. Army-wise, we see a lot of Marines sitting here. All of this only off of one starport with a reactor, and this over here. We now have more medevacs coming in. Oh, a nice blink, and QXC losing another medevac, but QXC somehow still able to stay in this game. QXC feels like he's lost so many resources in this constant fight. Marauders now pulling away from those Dark Templars. Dark Templars now able to just watch constantly this base here. Now we have Huck running off of 3 bases now. Sitting over here, this base has nearly been mined out. Only a couple mineral patches, really just a skeleton crew there. As Marauders may be able to catch a couple of these Archons, off-guard Archon now taking a lot of damage. We are getting the level 2 weapons upgrade and the Mobius reactor. And now in comes another Psystorm, so more Psystorms sitting all over the place. And wow, QXC taking a lot of damage on all of these infantry units there. Pulling back, Stalkers blinking away. And now one Archon trying to be merged will get taken down there. But there are so many Stalkers on this high ground. Will those Stalkers be able to snipe down? Yeah, sniping off a lot of those medevacs. And now without those medevacs, those Marauders do not have infinite stim anymore. And this is going to be a very more one-sided fight, as Huck will be able to perhaps get another Psystorm up. Huck getting ready with this High Templar, dancing around line of sight. Is he going to get, yeah, perfect Psystorm there, walking through. QXC losing an extra Marauder or 2. Zealots now being warped in, but really needed Stalkers there to try to focus and take down those units. More medevacs coming into play here. We still have one medevac sitting here as more of a deterrent, and this is still anyone's game. Immortal sniping down and able to snipe down 2 Marauders, so that Immortal just says, hi, welcome to the end of my phase disruptors. Yeah, you're going to get taken down. High Templars now warped in along with those Zealots. A nice balance as we have Marauders sitting here. SCVs now being transferred. Zealots now coming in as well. But we have four High Templars. Psystorm coming in. And all of those SCVs are going to take so much damage. And there we go. 2, 3 SCVs taken down. All of those mules now being called back. And Archon now being merged. But more those Immortals should probably consider moving in, as there's not that many Marauders there. Are we going to get more Psystorm? Yes, more Psystorm coming in. There we go. And now with those Immortals coming in, Huck is going to do a great job of just focusing and taking this back. But there's now a Planetary Fortress and SCVs and mules to repair this location here. Planetary Fortress needs to take down these Immortals. Those Immortals dealing so much damage. Splash damage also as well, doing a great job taking down this one missile turret. And now SCVs, mules calling down. Planetary Fortress getting a lot of splash damage in. Will it be enough to try to take down the rest of this base? Archon now being merged in as well. It's a battle over here at the Planetary Fortress. All the SCVs have been taken down, and this Planetary Fortress will go down. Medevacs now being forced to pull away as well. But we have another drop coming in, and now really just fighting all over the map. Marines and Marauders finishing off the rest of these Dark Templars, and now want to take down the rest of the Zealots here. We still have Immortals sitting over here. They could probably do a pressure over here, and yes, they are going to in fact pressure over there, while these Marines and Marauders taking down these gateways that are currently, or warp gates that are unpowered. In comes this Archon. Archon now doing some splash damage. Perhaps we'll be able to take down some of these buildings over here as Marines and Marauders taking down the main base of Huck. If Huck loses this Cybernex core, which is absolutely critical, will not be able to warp in any additional stalkers. But over here, Archons and Immortals continuing to push in, and what a great game so far as these Immortals now moving out from these double robo base. Zealots moving out to try to finish off these Marauders over here. Marauders are upgraded 2-0. As this fighting is continuing back and forth, QXC is currently running off of 0 bases now, while Huck has a strong advantage of running off of 2 bases still. Marauders are doing a lot of damage. A Void Ray came in to join the party, but he was a little bit late. 2 more Void Rays coming in, level 1 shields. Oh, Void Rays do not have armor either. Shields on these Void Rays. So Void Rays now moving in, perhaps going to pull out. It looks as though, do they have the upgraded movement speed? Yes, they have the upgraded movement speed. So those Marines and Marauders will not be able to snipe them down as easily. Sorry, the Marines won't be able to snipe them down as easily. QXC now calling down some mules. Probably going to transfer some SCVs over there as well. Needs to get as many SCVs back on harvesting. 22 harvesters versus Huck's 120. Wow, so Huck has an army of probes at this stage in the game. 120 harvesters, and the rest of the food count, maybe about 62, was the actual army. So even though throughout the game Huck had a smaller army, he was able to constantly replenish it very, very quickly. Take a look at the unit loss count here. 32,000 minerals lost compared to QXC's 26,000. But with 120 harvesters, he was essentially mining at about 500-700 minerals a minute, or every 60 units of time faster. So while they weren't engaging, he could continue to just build up that force and win a war of attrition. Great job switching to Void Rays as well. I would have liked to see some Colossi joining in on that fight, but really a great job and a great matchup here between QXC and Huck here on Metalopolis. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.